Well, I'm back, and I've already got my first shift back under my belt. It's a 15-hour jobby. Been through the truck wash, and that put us into hour 13. So I wasn't bothered. The truck was absolutely bogging. The truck wasn't too bad. The trailer was horrific. It's for new one as well, so I got that done. My first one was down the M25 to Thurrock, which I had a feeling was going to be Thurrock when he said I was 11 o'clock at Fowler's. I need you over there for 11 o'clock to pick up. Well, it wasn't pick up, I took my own trailer across. And then from there I went to Dartford. So I done Thurrock, Dartford, and then Charlton, and then truck wash and home. So I put my car on 10:30, and it's now 12:30. Good first shift. Good, just like get into it. No dramas. There was an awful accident on the A1 just past Leeds. Well, just before Leeds, heading south. Oh man, brutal. And I don't know how the truckers got out of it alive. I really don't. So, as you can see, how that guy walked away from that, beyond me. That was a bit horrible. Going past that, I hate stuff like that. I used to run a couple of bike sites and stuff, and I did Facebook. I don't do Facebook anymore, but I did Facebook, and mates would send us crashes of motorbikes and stuff, and I would just instantly delete them from either my bike site or my Facebook account. I wouldn't even watch them. And this will be of the same kind of ilk. I don't want to see trucks crashing videos and things like that. It's awful. You're doing the job, you don't need to see that in your face. It was about 2:30 this morning. Can't believe it. So I'm rocking and rolling again. I'm back. I've had a flipping awesome 10 days, 11 days it was, and got up with loads of no good, which is good, isn't it, when you go on holiday. I had lots of fun, so I'm happy with that. Anyhow, I'm going to have my lunch and I'm going to get my head down, so I shall catch you all soon. Have me ready back, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm off to Doncaster, then Leeds, and then a night in Bradford, or an afternoon in Bradford. So I've gone from a night shift to a day shift, and I'll be straight back onto a night shift again. The joys of trucking. Messes with your clock, and the clocks go back tonight, so that's going to be slightly confusing for all. Start midnight, so is that 11 hour or what? We'll see. I'm done. Doncaster was a doddle. It was a doddle, but it was 2 hours sitting there. But I had all the time in the world. And then Leeds was the one that I did a few weeks ago after Donny, where you got to go in the industrial estate and spin around and back in. It was alright. The pallets weren't. I had 4 pallets of kiwi fruit, and I had a split fridge, which basically means you've got 3 doors on the back. Well, this one's got 3 doors. I've seen 2, I've never seen 3. And they've rammed them in, and then me getting them out, because I had 10 on the plus 10 on the back doors, and on the headboard with the 4 pallets was plus 3. So I had to basically try and, well, I didn't try, I did it, but I had to stretch up as high as I could and take the boxes off the top of all the pallets, because I couldn't get them underneath. So it was a bit of a fart on. A few of the boxes were kind of bashed up as well, like, but they accepted them, which was good. There's about 3 splattered kiwi fruit coming your way in a bargain bucket soon. I've just watched last 10 minutes there of Sunderland Arsenal. Watch Arsenal turn on the style and spank the Mackhams 4-1. Here's my little setup. That's me little 8-inch phablet that I bought, and I've got all the sports on there, all the football channels, every single one, all the foreign channels, so there's a good chance I pick up any game I want in the Premiership. Apparently the tune are on one of them today, so I'm going to have a little play around at 3 o'clock. It's 2:35 now in the afternoon, and I'm at a different lay-by this time in Bradford than the one I was at last time. I'm like moving it, chopping and changing, although I'm empty. Just why get the grief, like, you know, you just might as well move around. It's exactly the same setup. You'd think I was where I was last time out, apart from there's a bin there, which is good news. I'll be picking Pop-Up from Princess, and I'll be heading down doing the same run, so quite boring. I won't put any night stuff on. I'll keep the vlog short and sweet. Just get me head back into it, to be honest with you. There's the boss ringing us. Hello from a deserted Waltham Point. They only just let me in. I'm early, they won't tip me until 6 o'clock old time, because it's 22 minutes past 6 now, but really it's 22 minutes past 5. You know what I mean. And he went, more later, mate. I'm like, oh, I've got nowhere to go. I says, can I at least park up? And he's like, yeah, hold on, I'll go and ask. So there's nowhere to park. So I'm literally outside the office. As soon as I see movement in there, I'm going in. And then once I've done this, I would normally be finished, but I'm meeting one of our other drivers. What cracking lad, just spoke to him on the phone there. And I'm taking his trailer and he's taking mine, and I'm going to take his load down to Charlton, and then I'll go into base from there. I had the worst downtime yet, and that was surprising, but I was on the 650 just off the M62, right outside Bradford, and all night it was a racetrack. I got finished like 2:30 or something, listening to the footy till it finished, so like 5:30, and then it was like, right, I'm going to try and get my head down. The traffic was bad, and everyone's going to say ear things, but I just cannot wear them. I've tried. And then there was that weird lad was there till about 8 o'clock, the one that was smoking pot. Then he drove off. Weird. So I'm glad it's like I'm saying a short hop. I could have done it in absolutely no problem at all. I could have done it in less than 4 hours, get here before my break, and then I could have parked up here and had my break. But I knew I was going to have these issues, and not through my boss, but through another colleague who said that you'll struggle getting done early. So I had an hour and a half on a lay-by just at the end of the A1, and I had an hour's sleep. Jumped straight in the back, set the alarm for an hour 10. Poof, gone. Sorry you're not looking at much, like, but this is for the new people like me. This is what you kind of get, these kind of places. In about an hour's time, it'll be mental here. They'll all be coming in for those trailers on the left. I'm hoping to get in there before any other driver and get my paperwork in, get a pay. see what happens. Alright guys, last time when I came here they put me in that one, bay 2, right next to the racks, and it's, I mean, there's enough room, there really is. I'm just being picky, but like my first time when I was doing it down here, it was like, ooh. Anyway, catch you guys soon. This is going over the Dartford Bridge. Absolute pea super. You see more through the screen of the GoPro than you do through the screen in the bloody truck. Maybe you should get filters for my eyes like that. Can't see a thing down below, nothing. It's like you're just driving through the clouds. Well, I'm off to find that trailer I've got to pick up. Sounds a little bit complicated. I've had my boss on the phone saying, well, it's tricky, it's tight, you'll have to get one of the lads to watch your back when you're turning round. Blimey. We'll see. Of the fog, like, I'm gonna lie, fog and wind, though I could rather some wind today. Just hold it back. Well, I'm done. I'm just in Medway, go and get some supplies. I need some milk and then I need some fuel. I'll go and park up. It's been a funny one. Is that wasp inside or outside? Outside. But that's it. 3 done, 1 to go. And I am ready for my bed. Took a long time that last drop in Charlton. There's 2 guys came in after me, left before us, but and they were on the same side. Oh, I could be asked to make a fuss. Yep, right. I might even treat myself to a Costa. That's Costa coffee. Oops. It's, what time is it? 20 to 4 in the morning, and it is a real pea super. I can't even see the yard. Maybe I should just do that. Probably can't see not much, but that's looks even worse than yesterday. I've got Aycliffe, Darlington and Washington to do, so I'm just going to phone them up, see if my load's ready. This is a crack. Hi, it's I'm just wondering, how's it going?
Yeah, that's bad, mate. What load you on site?
It's Newton Aycliffe, Darlington, and Washington.
I'm pretty sure it's over there. I'll just double check here, mate. Hang on. Yeah, it's on KCL 11, mate.
It's on the 11. Oh, great.
Alright.
Okay, buddy. Thanks a lot.
See you in a bit. Bye.
Smooth. Fuck. Honestly. Holy shit. I just can't see now. Too dark still. Anyway, I'm going to put it on front camera.
I've got my front fog lights on if that helps you.
Alright, I'll stick mine on.
I'm coming to the Leeds Bradford airport turn off.
Leeds Bradford.
You know what? I'm coming up to a tube as well, so I bet you are the stationary, mate.
Oh, that's going to be, well, right, I'll tell you what, there's a red truck in front, 2 or 3 in front of us. I'll stay. It's hard for me to slow down. No, I will though, I will. I mean, 56, 57 all the way up. Great.
You know what it's like? It's a bit like having a duel. The first person to flat.
Yeah. And
Junction 59 York.
Junction 59, that's, I think, could be my next one. I think I've got a turn off coming up. Just passing this crappy little Galaxy truck. Too slow. It's got a Moffat on the back.
I'm in the middle lane now.
Ooh. I've got Weatherby Services turn offs next.
Is it Leeds Weatherby Airport?
Weatherby York Services.
York, I've just seen the York turn up.
Right, this is junction 46. Where are you? 49?
Yeah.
Right. Far away, mate. I'm going to stay behind it. It'll be easier for you to see. There's like a fuel truck in front of that, then a red one, and then there'll be me. Get me window down. Fucking hell, funny. It's a little bit foggy like.
Yeah, it is a bit foggy, mate.
Right, I've got them on. What's in front of you? Anything that you can give us a reference?
I've got a blue lorry that says Gap on the side of it.
Right in front of you, or a bit of a distance?
About 3 lorries in front of me.
And you're looking for a fuel truck and then a red truck, then me.
Right. Just 3 of you in a convoy, is there?
Yep, there's a canny distance between the lorry, the delivery, the fuel one.
Where the big service is, 2 miles from me.
Right.
You've got to be close though.
I've got to be really close to where the service is. What?
You just fucking finished me, you funny.
You're joking!
No!
Bastard!
Got a miles away! Oh, God, you missed it.
Oh, don't believe it!
I knew you was close.
I says it like, what, on top of each other and then bang, you're there.
Yeah, because you'll kick yourself when you look back at your picture. Was you recording?
Yes, it's recording, mate.
Yeah, you'll see a lorry flashing at you and you're oblivious. You've got to be close then.
I've got to be really close to where the services.
No! You are miles away!
Oh no!
Oh, what an anti-climb, man!
Did you hear me horn?
No, man, tell you. What you like? I knew you were close because you said you passed the big services a while back.
Aye, the turn off. It was that the red truck. I was getting a bit closer and I was looking at thinking, well, I'll just pull off a little bit more here. And then that was when you were like, bang!
I told you only had 5 seconds to see the fog cleared up here now.
Ah, you've got it, and I've got the fog.
Yeah, well you've got the fog now all the way up to just north of Scott's Corner.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I can't believe I fucking missed you after all that.
Next time.
Hey mate, I tell you, destined.
You were miles away.
I was absolutely, KRP is behind you, there's a KRP truck. That's not the one you see that was on the opposite side of the road, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to put that up unedited.
What you like?
Tool, total tool. Funny though.
Never mind, man.
Yeah,
Never mind. Next time.
Alright
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I've been like this. If we were cowboys, you've been pushing up the daisies now. Right. I'll catch you later, buddy.
It's not even out the holster to the hammer.
Yeah, it wasn't even out. You didn't even get your gun belt on.
So, is it after 3?
Later, buddy.
Take care. Ta-ra, mate. So I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, but that was me in Fox, fast as Fox. Well, my attempt of catching him, giving each other a wave, talking to each other all the way through that, knowing like we're close, and there he was on the other side of the road, flashing like crazy, and I was just totally oblivious, sailed on by. Oh well, I'm looking forward to watching the footage myself, because obviously it's been recording while I did that bit, and it's just sent us a voicemail there, still peeing himself laughing. So it's not easy to catch a fox, I can tell you. Ah well, next time.
it's almost like a duel when we're going towards each other, and that, literally my gun wasn't even out the holster. He was passed up, flashed, waved. Funny though. Not to worry, I'm 20 miles away from my first drop. I've just bypassed that fuel stop, and I'm going to bypass the next one. I'm going to drop here, get up to Darlington, do that one, and then come back down, and as I'm passing, jump in and get the fuel end from the last drop, just to save a bit of time. It says I'll be in my first one for around 11:15, which will be right. By the time I get round and stuff, 11:15, 45 minutes. I'll probably get out of there about 12:15 if they're good with the paperwork this week. And then it shouldn't be too bad when I get to the second drop, because the doors open and it's a free-for-all at 12 o'clock, so I'm not going to be far behind. It was the fog earlier on this morning was really slowed things down. Really heavy fog down Sittingbourne, all the way up the M2, A2, M25, M11, starting to ease off a little bit on the A14, then it got thick again on the A1 going through Lincoln, died off, thought I was in the clear, and here I am back up in the northeast and it's thick again. Never mind. It really hasn't slowed us down too much. Out of all weathers, I think it's a tough one between high wind and fog. I'm sure the snow and ice is going to change all that. They'll be bumped down to second and third place now. Snow and ice will be first.